Let's see. This is a little different take on a vlog episode. A lot of things have changed. A lot of things are going to continue to change over the coming months. But tomorrow is my 37th birthday, and you know it's been an interesting few years, I guess. Having a couple kids, like meeting Christina. Met Christina first, then had a couple kids, and yeah, and just the family life, the dynamic, building businesses and having, you know, those businesses take more time than anything that I've really ever built, you know, previously. You know, it's brought me into a place of kind of needing to really take a step back and actually evaluate what's important. You know, it's very easy for people who have an entrepreneurial spirit. They really have this entrepreneurial like gut, like I do, to think it's okay to always just work, right? Work. You know, I give as much attention as I have to my children, to, you know, my family. But I mean, as soon as everybody's in bed, like right now, everybody's in bed, and now I'm back at it, right? And that drive is fine. I think it's great if you can understand like what the intent is behind it. And what's interesting is that over really the course of probably the past 30 days, a lot of things have changed. A lot of things have changed in the agency and in the business that we have. And really, I mean, there's staff changes and you know, people leaving and people, a couple, you know, staying, and, you know, some remote staff and things like that, and new clients, different verticals, a lot of things changing. But one thing that's come clear is that I personally need to change, and I need to change for myself. I need to change for my family. When I think back to the businesses that I've had prior to this whole, you know, what my family, you know, my sisters and my parents will say is like my settling down phase. You know, I built businesses based on the lifestyle that I wanted to have, being more of a nomad. I could live anywhere, I could do anything, I could travel all the time, and I was never in one spot. And so I built businesses that actually would allow that. And then as things kind of got rooted and I was home more, and I'm with my, you know, Christine and I, you know, have like a home life, right? Which I hadn't given myself in a really long time. And then we had a couple, you know, kids, and going down that road, like really the feeling that I had around lifestyle had changed. It was more about like being home, right? Being here, established in one place. And now what's interesting is that I find myself a little bit stuck, right? Instead of building a lean business that could move and could be agile and flexible and honestly remote, you know, it's been heavy, it's been bloated, it's been you know, expensive, right? With labor, all of that. We have a big ass building that I have a lease on, and all those things, and it's very interesting. And not saying like I'm totally grateful, I love it. We've had amazing staff, you know, that have been amazing. They've helped build an amazing brand. They've done amazing work. They literally are absolutely incredible. What for me has shifted right now that I'm very, very aware of is my intent to have lifestyle businesses. Really, I want to get back to that. I want to get back to having the ability to be remote, be anywhere, not necessarily have to be tied down to a big ass building, which I am at this point. And so there's a lot of changes coming. There's a lot of things that are gonna shift in the way that I view business, in the way that I operate business. You know, so that it's just it's a weird time. As I'm hitting, you know, my birthday being tomorrow, I'm hitting 37. Not that that's like some monumental number, but what it is it's like, you know, when I can think back and I could say, shit, the past 5 years, things have been like this. And sure, some things have been great. Some things have been, you know, not as great, but it's time for a change. It's time for things to shift. And exactly what those are, not quite sure. You know, we did do one thing. We moved employees to remote contractors, and kind of shifted the model there. Shifted our products and service offering and what we actually provide. And then I think that, you know, I'm gonna cut back and streamline how everything operates. I may make a hard line. I know this is crazy. I may make a hard line and say absolutely no more working at night, no more working weekends. Like when it's over, like when the day's over, the day's over, and not think that I have to get back to things. And if clients suffer, or not really suffer, because shit, we always have it done, right? But it's always like, I feel like there's the next thing I need to take care of. But I'm hoping that when I realize, and if I actually evaluate the breakdown of how things actually are, if working at night is actually necessary, or if it's just my drive thinking like I can get more done, get faster, push faster, be further ahead, so on and so forth, get the business to grow more, add more clients, take care of more clients better, like all of those things, is it really worth it? And I think that shifting into more of a focus on lifestyle over the top of whatever the hell it is that I've been focused on, I think is going to be a big thing. I feel like I've gotten kind of caught up in this like hustle, this grind that every entrepreneur talks about, and it's kind of the fad right now, right? And I mean, I'm the first to admit that shit, I felt like I was doing a ton, and I felt like I was getting there. But the truth is, even with all the extra hours, even with all the extra push, I wasn't getting anywhere any faster than I used to when I built businesses that weren't, so grounded and like home base-ish, I guess, that were more flexible, they were more lean. So that's, with all of that, my birthday's tomorrow. I don't know what the hell I'm trying to get to, except that some shit's got to change. I need to start taking care of my health. I've let that go. I want more time with my kids. I want more time with Christina. I want more time with, my siblings, my parents. Like I want more. And so I'm going to mold my professional career into that. And I think that, what you'll see in more episodes of the vlog are going to be all about how to actually make that transition, like what sacrifices have had to be made professionally, how to really hack and get more time, and then some of the things that I'm just giving up, right? And so I think that's what's going to come. Anyway, hopefully this touches somebody out there who is going through something similar, and there's a little bit of an understanding that it doesn't always have to be this deep. It doesn't have to be this hard. We don't have to work this much, and you can develop lifestyle businesses. And I want to get back to that. That's what I'm going to push. That's what I'm going to be pushing for. It's what I'm going to keep talking about. It's what I'm going to keep expressing and showing. And any new hack or anything that I get that works to get me there, I'll share it with you guys as well. So thanks for watching. I know this is a little different episode, but that's that.